we started the evening out tonight just doing regular old medium and tarot readings, but we're trying something out new where we're combining the spiritual work with the art. And I don't even really know what I'm doing with it yet, but we're trying out some trance, which is allowing allowing spirits to enter my body, and then I'm trying to find a balance to where I can kind of facilitate the art making. So yeah, that's what we're doing, and I feel like we should do that now. So welcome, Rydorian and Critbite and Sparkalicious and the Conformed. Thank you all for being first-time chatters. Yes, welcome to Team Weird. Okay, let's do one more. We'll see what comes through this time. Give me a minute to get somebody in here. And by in here, I mean actually in my body. At first I thought this was a female, but I think it's a male, which that would be 3 males tonight for this in a row. He does feel very different than the other two, though. I think he might have something different for us. Waves. Peaceful. Life. ocean gives life. When you go to the ocean, and you feel its presence, you know the water is the life. Okay. It's pretty. It's the ocean. Let's go. This guy was this guy was much different than the other two. Let's make some notes here about what happened. So he was very eager. He was eager to get started. He immediately showed me an image of the ocean. I don't really know. I don't really have a sense of who he was. Like, he didn't tell me his name like the other guy did. Um, okay, so what did he say? He said something. Did he say? I can't remember now. He said something about water. Something about what is life or something like that. And then or gives life? Gives life? And then he said, when we go there, we know. That really felt like I don't know if you've ever felt like this when you go to see the ocean. I know that I have. Like, because it's like so huge and vast and enormous and like bigger than we can fathom, and that like the movement of it just makes it seem like it's this living thing all to itself, that it's like I don't know, like I felt like it just makes perfect sense that like that's where life on Earth came from. The water, the water is what gave the life on Earth. And the oceans, the primordial seas. Something. Something like that. That was the kind of vibes I was getting while I was connecting with this fella. I like his little squiggly, whatever these little squiggly things are. I was liking what was happening in here, but then it got like more loose, which I guess the water wouldn't be very, precise. It is kind of all over the place. No. Weird stuff. Weird stuff. We're throwing these now. Throwing what? What are we throwing? An revolution. What does it mean? I don't know. I guess it could mean whatever you want it to mean. That's the wonderful thing about art, right? Can be up to your interpretation. It is more. This one was definitely more upbeat, other than Chaotic Peter. Water is life and death. And we should all go to the beach. Yes, I agree with Sylvie. Let's all just go to the beach. Maybe it was Bruce Lee that conformed. Maybe it was Bruce Lee. Be water, my friend. Oh yeah, maybe. It did feel like I don't know, some Buddhist inspired stuff going on there. Sorry, I keep coughing in everybody's ear. I wonder if that was his happy place. Oh yeah, like it's like he got that one little last yellow line and he was like, done with you. I'm done with this crappy Crayola marker, man. Oh goodness. Thafo, what would you recommend to someone who is interested in connecting to spirits but has no experience? We were just talking about that earlier. There's a bunch of people who offer classes on mediumship, but I think you're looking at something even more simple. And my suggestion is meditation. Meditation. Because really, what you have to do first is you have to know yourself completely, like your energy and your soul, so that when other ones come near, you know the difference. So the more that you meditate and you can get your mind to quiet itself, which is way harder than it sounds, and you can start listening, you can start hearing and listening to other things that might be happening than just your brain, you know, continuously throwing out thoughts. Because that's all it does all day long. And all night long, apparently. Did I get any sailor vibes? No, not really. I was feeling a little Buddhisty there. Like there was something, you know, some Buddhist I don't know what the right word is. Some word more than just ideas. Philosophies? Maybe that's the word I'm looking for. Philosophies? Buddhist philosophies? It's like, be alive, my friend. Yes. Be alive. Remember, I think it also kind of like remember where you came from in an earthly sense. But I do kind of feel like by putting all this in the sky that we kind of have something similar to what was going on in the one we did earlier, where, you know, we have the chaotic earth and the put together wonderful spirit world source energy. This one's kind of similar to me in a way. Because like the ocean part is the earth, the earthly life, like where earth life came from. But then we have the sky, which is always like a representation of, you know, heaven or whatever you want to call it. We always think of heaven as being in the sky, you know. And yeah. Similar but different. Because this guy, Peter, who gave us the chaos, he was angry about it. You know, he was angry about all this chaos. But this one was like, it's chaos, but it's necessary for life. That reminds me of the hidden track, tool track, you know what I'm talking about? What album is that on? Like, talking about the carrots, you know? This is necessary. The rabbits and the carrots. If anybody know what I'm talking about? Frosty knows what I'm talking about. If anybody else knows what I'm talking about, then that makes you super extra cool. Okay. Life feeds on life. Correct. Life feeds on life. This is necessary. Let's not put the paper over the burning candle. That's probably a good idea. Okay, so let's add a little bit of message to the back of this one, because we have some more ideas about it now. So kind of, I think we were getting at that the chaos of specifically Earth life, we will say, the chaos of Earth life just might be necessary. That's what this guy was saying anyway. Peter, on the other hand, was pissed off that the chaos exists. I kind of feel a little in between. What do you guys? How do you guys feel about it? Do you feel like the chaos is necessary? Is the chaos necessary? And the ocean picture? Or do you get pissed off about the chaos? Like our pal Peter here. I know sometimes I get pissed off about the chaos. Why do we have to have so much of it? Or is it just part of being an earthling? And it will never ever change. Who knows? Who knows? You swear you've seen the sun before? Do you have any idea where you've seen it, Lucy? To me, it kind of looks like a flower, like what is those things? Elspawn Queen earlier said it kind of looked like a poinsettia. Isn't there a chrysanthemum? What does that one look like? For some reason, I want to say it reminds me of a chrysanthemum.